Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, the best place to be for all of your New York sport news. I'm Dominic Konoweski, and folks, before we get into this video, I just gotta say, please consider subscribing. This is the best place to be if you are a New York sport fan, especially a New York Knicks fan. With that said, the New York Knicks are still pursuing Utah Jazz's shooting guard Donovan Mitchell, who's coming off of a season where he started in 67 games overall, played in 67 on the season, and averaged about 25 points per game. The Jazz want a huge return for their shooting guard. As of right now, the Utah Jazz's current asking price involves 6 first-round picks, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, and Miles McBride. So the New York Knicks won't be losing just one young player. They would be losing 5 plus 6 first-round draft picks. This would be the dumbest trade ever just for one shooting guard. Donovan Mitchell averaged 25 last season. Yes, he's young, but the New York Knicks would be giving up essentially the entire young squad to get him. It would make no sense to then get rid of those first-round draft picks. They would have no spot to get good young players in the NBA draft because they would have to rely on the second round to sign in undrafted players. It's not worth it. Now, before this current offer, you had the Utah Jazz. They wanted Mitchell Robinson in exchange for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson is a center. It would have been him, and if I'm correct, 4 first-round draft picks. That's not as bad. Personally, I feel like that's the best offer right there. I cannot picture the Knicks giving away their 5 players that I just mentioned, plus 6 first-round picks. If anything, they would go the Mitchell Robinson way. And they definitely won't give up RJ Barrett, who they hold in high regard, along with Quentin Grimes and Miles McBride. Obi Toppin, I could see the Knicks dealing him off, but I don't think it would be in this trade. And then Emmanuel Quickly is a great player. I feel like if the Knicks trading him off to any team, that would be a bad move. The thing with IQ is, yes, he started several games last season. He's going into what is his junior season in the NBA, still a very young talent. A lot of room for him to become a much better player than the great player he already is. But what I love about him is that a lot of times he only gets 20 minutes a game off the bench. And when he comes off the bench, he gets almost a point per minute sometimes. He gets 20 points in 20 minutes. He is very consistent and a true threat in the Knicks' second rotation, and I cannot stress that enough. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm Dominic Konoweski. I'm signing out. Take it easy, folks.